Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. We're on episode 51. If you missed episode 50, it's because I did 2 videos yesterday. So yeah, this is go back and watch that one and then watch this one. That's the order you should do it in. Since we last met, 2 games have been played and a lot of goals have been scored. We've also conceded twice. A 4-1 victory in the end against Burnley. Adrien Rabiot with a goal, Umut Dizel with another goal, Thibaut De Bruyne continues his goal-scoring form with a goal, and Vincenzo Bogart gets back on the score sheet. All of that happened after 54 minutes, so we were 4-0 up. Vincenzo Griffo pulled one back late on for Burnley. It was all to no avail. A 4-1 victory in the end. In the game as well, Bakayoko and Rabiot got injured. Rabiot's injury, I believe, is a lot worse than Bakayoko's one. Then we invited Brentford to our ground, bottom of the table Brentford, and a 3-1 victory here. Vincenzo Bogart gets a brace and Umut Dizel also on the score sheet. Alan Judge pulls on back for Brentford in the second half with a penalty, but a 3-1 victory, and that leaves us second in the table. We're still 3 points behind Manchester United, but one interesting thing is we are actually joint on wins. So the only reason why we are behind is because we have lost too many games. That sounds really obvious now I've said it out loud. You know what I mean. Today then, there's going to be 2, maybe 3 games. I won't do the Man United one, we'll get battered. Manchester City and Wolves in the Premier League. Also, it is the start of the transfer window, so chances are some players will be leaving and some players will be joining. And by chances are, they will be. Here we go then, against mid-table Manchester City. I don't know what's happened to them. They're sat 12th. They're sat 12th in the table. What's gone on there? Another bit of news, Ali Tate has gone and got himself injured for, I think, 4 weeks in total. So the Barbarian has come in. He's getting some games. Now, this lineup here was something more like what I was expecting to be playing when I said at the start of the season, I want to be playing the kids. I want to be giving the youth players some games. So, looking at my starting lineup, only one person is real, and that's Filip Krovinovic. In goal is Kawadio Kone, back 4, the Barbarian, Bracamontes, Freddie Serna and Jefferson Douglas. Midfield, captain Thomas Doherty, Francisco Diniz, the Angolan, gets a game in as the deep-lying playmaker. Umut Dizel also starts. The one and only real player, Filip Krovinovic, is the advanced playmaker, and Thibaut De Bruyne and Vincenzo Bogart both start up front. A piece of good news, Frank Dogboll has returned from his injury, and against Bury under 23s, he scored a hat-trick. So he's not only he's back, he's also on form. 2 games are taking place. Man City, Southampton, and Everton, Manchester United. Come on, Everton. Please, just do it for us. We won't go top unless you put like 8 past them, but we'll go joint on points, and that's as good as on top. Assertively, go out there and carry on. Good, they listened. One thing I have done in the last few days, I've actually put Bogart in the under-23s. So, I want to get him playing for the under-23s, scoring some goals. They're also in the Checker Trade Trophy knockout rounds, so hopefully, we win that. Because it'll be nice to win that competition twice. Doherty, Krovinovic. Krovinovic has been tackled by Will Hughes. Vargas. Man City are going to break. Gabriel Jesus. Brahim Diaz. Kone with a save, it's a corner. That is Brahim Diaz. He's a decent young player, and I guess on this, he's probably not as young as he was. Corner. Vargas to take. Vargas has taken it. It's come all the way out to Brahim Diaz. Diaz is being pushed back out wide. Vargas, can he cross it in? He's ran it in instead. Diaz, Vargas, company with an effort, and the Barbarian off the line. That was some very good defending by the Barbarian there. I'm happy with that. Freddie Serna plays it all the way back to Kawadio Kone. He's taking his time with it. He's passed it back to Serna, to Douglas, to Umut Dizel, Krovinovic, Vinny Bogart. Bringing the ball forward. He's going it alone. He's gone alone, and he's hit it wide. He probably should have passed that a lot earlier. And by earlier, I mean he should have passed it. Even though Man City are down in 12th in the table, they're still a very good team, right? Like, they haven't just, sold all their decent players. They're still a good side. It's 0-0 at half-time, and if I'm perfectly honest, I'm not happy, because we've had something like 7 shots? 11 shots, 1 on target. That is not good enough. 10 shots haven't even been on target, let alone gone in the goal. Douglas with a throw on. Diniz all the way back to Kawadio Kone. Let's build from the back. Let's play it to Bracamontes or Serna. Serna does get it. Jefferson Douglas to Diniz. Diniz just about gets it to Umit. Krovinovic, Doherty. Doherty has got Thibaut De Bruyne. He's got Thibaut De Bruyne for some options. He's been tackled by Renato Sanchez. Diaz, Vargas, Bracamontes, the big man at the back. Umit Dazel bringing the forward. He's bringing the forward, everybody. Jefferson Douglas takes on his man, finds Umit Dazel, finds Filip Krovinovic, and Filip Krovinovic has to, well, he's forced to save out of Ederson, and it's going to be a corner. Umit Dazel to take to the back where Krovinovic is. Freddie Cerner's there. Bertrand offside? Who was offside? He looked like he was in the goal. It's an exciting game, but no goals so far. Vargas with the free kick. Company's at the back. Leroy Sané is there. Kawadio Kone makes the save. And that's it. Fine. I thought we were going to do a counter, but apparently not. 60 minutes on the clock. Thibaut De Bruyne off. Bad boy Grant Corbett on, because bad boy Grant Corbett loves the big games. And I don't know why. Krovinovic. Bogart. Bogart's had an effort. He's hit the post. And it's cleared by Bertrand, and Vargas now can get it clear for Man City. Gabriel Jesus. Raheem Sterling's been tackled by Freddie Cerner, and that'll end the highlight. Krovinovic. I was just about to do a sub, and Krovinovic was going to be the guy coming off. He's got the ball again. Bogart. Bogart's had an effort, and is he hit the post again? He has hit the post twice now. Bertrand's going to bring it clear for Man City. Right, Krovinovic, you're coming off. Facundo Illa is coming on. Yeah, Bogart, you've hit the post twice. Let's bring on Lukaku. It's all changed. All the subs have happened. 75 minutes played. Let's not get an injury now. Barbarian, who is on a yellow card, so if anyone's getting sent off, it's him. Bad boy Grant Corbett. Bad boy Grant Corbett. Oh, I can't speak. Romelu Lukaku scored. 83 minutes. Romelu Lukaku has scored. I'm going to go contain. It's going to have to happen. It's been a while. I haven't done it for like a year and a half, but we're going to go contain. Illa's ball over the top to bad boy Grant Corbett, who has an effort. Keeper saves it, and Lukaku on the volley puts it in the back of the net. 1-0, 7 minutes left to play. Oh no. Oh, I've just paused it. But that's a highlight, isn't it? That's most definitely a highlight. Let's go contain. What's going to happen? Vargas for Man City. He's brought it round a couple of players. Gonzalez, Ryan Bertrand, former Southampton player, and Gabriel Jesus has scored. Can cancel that. There we go. Go back to normal. I don't even know what to say. That we don't even see the highlight. It just didn't show me. Umit with the corner. It is the dying minutes. Ederson with the save. There's 40 seconds left to play, and it looks like Man City are going to steal a point. Thomas Doherty to Illa. Can he find anyone? He finds the Barbarian. The Barbarian, is he going to get past Bertrand? He's not. He's been tackled, and Bertrand just smashes it up the pitch. 10 seconds left to play. And it looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw. That is full time then. 1-1 in the end. You're unlucky. You were unlucky. You, however, assertively, I'm not pleased with what I saw from you. Also, you, assertively, I'm not pleased with what I saw from you. There we go. Right, I've annoyed them a bit more. I mean, defensively, you were right. African Cup of Nations squads have been decided, and it is just Mario Lemina and Kawadio Kone going, which means Atanas Spasov is going to get some games, which is good because he's an alright goalkeeper. He was second place last year in the CONCACAF Player of the Year awards. This season, Craig Bracamontes, 46 games, average rating of 7.62, wins CONCACAF Player of the Year. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. I'm going to have a word with you. Passionately, congratulations. You've worked hard. You deserve it. You do. You've been, clearly, one of the best players in the world. At the very least, in the CONCACAF region. I've just seen he was actually third place 2 years in a row. And then wins it. Good lad. It is the 1st of January. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And already, we've got some rumours of Manchester United chasing their former striker Romelu Lukaku, a deal potentially worth £37.5 million. I bought him for 23, so it is a profit. He's not been amazing for me, if I'm honest. We'll see if he does go anywhere in this transfer window. I'm not against it. He's on a lot of money, and I think I've got the players who can replace him. And already we have some transfer news. This transfer happened about 4 days after the summer transfer window shut. I don't know why West Brom waited for it to shut and then decided to buy him. But Maximiliano Lovera has gone to West Brom. Transfer costing £2.1 million. I got him on a free transfer. It's better than nothing. He wasn't ever going to play. And we've also signed 2 players. Now, I have a problem. I've signed 2 20-year-olds, a 20-year-old attacking midfielder called Didier Julio, and a 20-year-old goalkeeper called Arnaldo Gouveia? Don't know, that guy. They're 20, so you can already tell they're decent prospects. They're actually very, very decent prospects, as you can see. Assistant report is 5-star. Didier Julio, Colombian advanced playmaker, maybe central midfielder. He's only 2-star. He's come in. He's cost only £850,000 from Millonarios in Colombia. He's got a lot of potential. He's also got a broken collarbone. I probably won't play him. Arnaldo Gouveia, however, he's come in from Nacional de Madeira. He's a 20-year-old Portuguese goalkeeper, and he's a very good Portuguese goalkeeper. He's come in for £5 million. He's played 39 games already, despite his young age. He's conceded 50 goals. But I like the look of Arnaldo, but I don't think I'm going to play him. I don't know why I bought him. Another transfer that has gone through, it's a couple of days later, it's actually a day later. It's one that we were expecting. Sam Gallagher has made his loan deal to Celtic permanent. He's doing alright there, 9 goals in 13 games. Then again, it is Celtic, and they are running away with the league. Let's get on to the final game of the episode, shall we? It is against Wolves. It is at Molineux. It is 1 degrees. Is it raining? I think that's rain. It might be snow. I don't know. It looks like rain to me. The starting lineup then for Wolves vs Southampton is a little bit changed. Not massively, but a little bit. In goal, Atanas Spasov. Kouadio Kone hasn't gone to the African Cup of Nations just yet, but I thought I may as well get Spasov some games early. Get him into the swing of things. So Spasov is in goal. Back 4, Barbarian, Bracamontes, Cerner and Jefferson Douglas. Midfield is pretty much the same. Thomas Doherty, Francisco Diniz and Adrien Rabiot. Frank Dogboll gets a rare start after returning from his injury as the advanced playmaker, because Krovinovic wasn't very good the last game. And the strike force is all changed as well. Grant Corbett and Romelu Lukaku are the 2 strikers. Bogart and De Bruyne are on the bench. Mario Lemina is on the bench, but he's always wanted in transfer windows, so I can't imagine he's staying around for much longer. Assertively, we're favourites. Give the fans a performance. It's probably not the one we want to go with. Let's just passionately say I've got faith in all of you. That worked all right. I really want Frank Dogboll to do well. I want to play him as many times as I possibly can between now and the end of the season, but I just can't bring myself to drop Krovinovic, because he's been so good for me the entire season that I feel like dropping him for a 2-star rated Frank Dogboll was a bit harsh. Diniz with the free kick, it's gone in. Francisco Diniz has got his 2nd goal for the club, a remarkable 30-yard strike. I don't think it's remarkable. He steps up to take the free kick, and it takes a massive deflection off the wall, sends the keeper the wrong way. It is 1-0 after half an hour, and that's the only highlight so far. Here's another one. Jordi Clasie with the free kick. Atanas Spasov plucks the ball out of the air. And can we do a nice little counter-attack? Jefferson Douglas, can he kickstart it? He's played it back to Cerner, who's found Diniz. Adrien Rabiot. Douglas to Diniz again. Rabiot's getting a lot of the ball, which is good. Corbett. Thomas Doherty. Doherty plays through Grant Corbett, and Grant Corbett, can he make it 2? He can make it 2, and Grant Corbett gets his 8th goal of the season. We've got a lot of goal scorers, and they're not just scoring like 1 or 2. I think we've got 4 players who are pushing double figures, and we're only in January. Corbett's lovely control to bring the ball into the area, put it past the goalkeeper. It's 2-0, 34 minutes played, and he slaps his chest in excitement. Douglas with a throw-on. Diniz, Lukaku, Rabiot. Frank Dogboll has an effort, and Galina saves it, and it's gone out for a corner. Diniz to take the corner. Mason Holgate smashes it clear into the Wolves' dugout. Half-time, 2-0. I'm actually out of breath. I'm happy. Keep it up. There's been a lot of highlights, and I've been talking a lot. Maybe I should shut up. One of Wolves' players, I think, yes, him. Their left back. I can't remember. Someone Breakspear. I was trying to sign him in the summer, and they wanted just way too much money. But he's a 6'4" left back, And that, to me, was a great signing. Grant Corbett picks up a Rabiot's pass. Corbett puts it in the opposite corner. It's 3-0. Grant Corbett has scored 9. You don't save those, apparently. It didn't look like a screamer. It just looked like he put it in the opposite corner. Rabiot's through ball over the top. Grant Corbett, one touch to knock it forward. Another touch to put it in the opposite corner. Keeper was already diving that way. 3-0. This match looks like it's over. Corner. Diniz to take. Rabiot makes it 4. This match is pretty good. Diniz is going over to the fans to celebrate, I think. Corner comes in from the Angolan. And Adrien Rabiot, returning from his injury, jumps highest, puts it in the goal. 4-0. And there was me worried about dropping Kravinovic, because I'm thinking that's our creative force right there. Francisco Diniz. That's where it's at. 77 minutes on the clock. Bogart is coming on because I'm thinking if I bring him on now, this is a decent time for him to maybe get a goal, make it 5, get some confidence back into him. Free kick from Classy to Hesse, or Jesse, or whatever. Ruben Neves. Oh, the shot is cleared. Svanberg. I'm starting to lose my voice. This isn't good. Svanberg. Can he go anywhere? He can't. He's found Jordi Classy, former Southampton player. Svanberg gets the ball back, crosses it in. Bridge has put it in. And Atanas Spasov, once again, can't keep a clean sheet. Svanberg gets the ball, crosses it in, and regen Dan Bridge. I say regen, he's not a regen, he's a new gen. That's the terminology. Puts it in the back of the net, it's 4-1. The Barbarian with a throw on. There's 15 seconds left. Not a lot is going to happen from this, I don't think. Dogbowl gets 90 minutes under his belt. It is full time. 4-1 victory at Molineux on the 2nd of January. That's a good win. Well done, lads. I'm annoyed we conceded, but a 4-1 victory is still pretty good. Look at that. Second place in the table. We've scored the same amount of goals as Manchester United. They've conceded 9. In 21, they've conceded 9. I don't even know how you counter this. So they've conceded 9 goals in 21 games. 8 teams have scored against them. That's ridiculous. That's just such a stupid thing. You can't beat that. You really can't. We've scored 49 goals. We are the joint top scoring team in the league. We've got the second best defence in the league, and we are so far off the pace from Manchester United because they're just so damn good. That is going to do it for this episode of Football Manager 2017. Next episode, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I think I might do Hull and the Bournemouth second leg. Or do we... No. You know what? You know what we do? We do Bournemouth-Everton. So we'll straddle the transfer window. You do the EFL Cup semi-final second leg. Hopefully, we get to celebrate being in a final. And hopefully as well, we get to celebrate beating Everton. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2017. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time.